So now I'm going to show you how to work with clients. We're going to go up here. We have the contacts tutorial is our table. Our view is all contacts, all fields. And so there's 29 contacts in this table like we talked about before. What we're going to do now is we're going to click on my prospects. We just created a prospect, Bruce Brown. Now we have one prospect. My clients, and we have none. We haven't set any up yet. So we're going to go back to my prospects, and we're going to click on Bruce Brown for that little arrow right there. We're going to edit his table. So no longer will he be a prospect. We sold him a monumental policy, and now he's a client. We know now that his middle initial is D, so we're going to fill that in there. We also have a new phone number for him, so we're going to go like this and add in his new phone number. Okay. If you click on this little envelope right here, that'll open up your email client and it'll send an email to this man, Bruce.Brown, that type of thing. We go over here to address, look at the information on there, and we know that he is in Smith County, let's say. So that's the way that would work. We now know his date of birth. We have a couple different ways we can do this. You can click on May 8th. And the problem is you're only going to have a number of selections. If you click on more on either side of this, it'll go the other way. So if you click on more here, it defaults to 1901 and you can scroll and find it. So a faster way to work with the date is to click on the calendar. And this is good like if you have someone who was born in the 1920s, 40s, 50s, even up into the 80s and 90s because of the way the program works. So you click on February 2013 and look at the year opens up, and I can type in there 1932, click OK. But it wasn't February, so I could go this way or I could go this way to get to the different months. But let's just say for this, we want to click back on there again. We typed in 1932, but we can also scroll down with a drop-down box. And they happen to have been born August 24th, 1932. So I click on August, 1932 is there, I click OK, and then I click on the 24th. So now my date of birth is in there. Now I'm going to type my social, and you can do this with or without the hyphens. I don't know their anniversary. If I do, I can put it there. If I know anything about them, he likes to hunt pheasants. Whatever. You can put what you want there. Medicare information. Medicare Part A effective date is a good way to use this calendar. You click on the calendar, click on that, and then you can type in the year. So if they got Medicare in 1999, February, we know it was the 1st. And then their Medicare Part B, let's say it was the same. Click on the calendar again, click on the date. We're going to type in 1999, and it was February. Now we're going to click on the 1st. So now we have both his Part A and Part B Medicare. Now we're going to enter his Medicare number, 125252525. And remember, there's usually an A, so we got A and alpha. Over here, does he receive any assistance? LIS, that type of thing? No. So assistance level, we leave blank. Medicaid eligible? No. If he did receive assistance and he was on Medicaid, we would put yes. Assistance level, let's say QMB, Medicaid eligible, yes. And we just simply put his Medicaid number in this field here. And his spouse, if his spouse was one of our contacts, if we click on this, it would open up and we could find his spouse's name and put her in there. So basically what we're looking at is we're back to our sale. Here's our product we talked about, our Monumental Life Whole Life Immediate Solution. I'm going to click on this arrow. Okay, first I have to save it. So this is good. I'm showing you live how you're kept from making mistakes in this program. So I'm going to click stay on this page, and I'm going to go up and I'm going to hit save changes. Okay, now I'm going to go back down here. I'm going to click on this arrow. It's going to take me to the sale. All the information is there, but I want to have commissions. Okay, so I'm going to click on the arrow. So I'm going to click on My Sales and Commissions Tutorial. And you'll see I have nothing in there. I've got some different records that we built, but this one specifically we want to work on. So we're going to open the record. Here's our sale, the Monumental. And let's say our annual premium is $650. Now this is where it's great. Your commission, let's just say you get a 90% commission, and your advance is 75%. Your back-end advance, of course, then is 25%. You don't have any additional bonus, so you can just put 0 there or leave it blank. It's not as earned, so you check no. Your single payment amount is going to be 0. And your monthly premium, let's say it's $55 a month. The agent of record, you put your name in there. The sign-up date, so we can put a sign-up date of today. We have a policy number. We probably don't have it yet, but we can get one. Okay. Then we save changes, and you'll see it's going to calculate this for you. Click on the top one, and you'll see our annual premium. Now look down here. Look at that. Your total advance is $487.50. The back end total of $162.50. Total commission $585. Isn't that tremendous? So you have as much as you want to put in there or as little. The great part about this program is you work with parent-child records. What that means is you can click on this arrow right here, and that'll open up to the product. And there's your product information. You can open on this arrow or click on this arrow, and it'll open up to the company, Monumental, as I showed you before. So we're going to go back to contact. And we're going to see that all this information is in there now. So we're going to click on the arrow, and we're going to open up this record. And there's all our information that we talked about. You can type your policy number in later on, and that's nice to have. If you're traveling or whatever and you need to access the policy number, you'll have it through the cloud. So now we're going to go back. You can see here's the product. That'll take you to the company. We go down here. That will take you back to his record. And there's all his information. And again, if you want, you can collapse this. You can collapse or open any of these or expand any of these. And it works real good for ease of use. So that's how you create a client, and you have your information as far as commissions and the sales information. So what we're going to do now is we're going to stay in the contacts tutorial, but instead of all contacts, all fields, now we're going to look at my clients. And guess what? There's Bruce Brown generated as a client. And all of his information is here, and you can look at it that way. Or you can click on the arrow, and it'll open back up to his fields, and you can look at all of it there.